Let me tell you something. See, the thing is, if all your women were bad, what does that say about the quality of man you are? You know, they say all beta male things like, behind every bad woman, there's a man who made her bad. No. Behind every bad woman, there was a sucker who let her be bad. What are you talking about? I don't even understand the concept of a bad woman. What's a bad woman? Is a woman bad because she goes out and she has multiple men? No, she's not bad. She's bad if she goes out and have multiple men and don't make no money off of it. Then she's bad. If she got multiple men and she's struggling to pay her bills, yeah, she's bad. I respect a woman who goes out, man. She has multiple beta male simp men trying to providers who going to break bread with her and she gets that paper. I respect her more than I respect the woman who's going out there and ain't getting no money. See what I'm saying? This is about, man, just principles that the average man either doesn't understand or isn't willing to accept. You have to understand, man, that the woman you have is a direct, like the homie said, a direct reflection of who you are as a man. Not just your game, but who you are as a man. Because you can have all the game in the world, but the type of women that you draw are going to be based on the type of man that you are. Because the average brother out here, the average man is going after women. He's chasing women. You know what I'm saying? He sees one, he goes after her. They say things like, you got to go after what you want. No, you don't. Not women. You got to go after. Come on, bro. I feel if that's your mindset, man, you ain't got no women. Any man who has that mindset, he ain't got no bad chicks, man. Ain't no way you got access to bad chicks, fly chicks, throw chicks, beautiful women, and you still looking at a random woman that you see somewhere as something you want to go. You got to go after. You want it so bad you got to go after it? Man, you ain't got no bad chick. Stop lying to these people. What's wrong with you, man? Trying to run game on me, man. Like, I know. Talking to me, man, like I don't know no better. And see, another thing is deniability. See, your deniability. You cannot deny who you are. Mama asks you, you ready for a relationship? You ready for a committed relationship? Yeah, shout, I'm ready for commitment. I've been out there doing my thing already, knowing damn well, man, you got two chicks waiting on you just in case this little link up, this chick go left. And you gonna sit there and tell her, yeah, I'm ready for all for sex, man. Oh. You see what I'm saying? This is the thing you gotta understand, man. When you are being deceitful to get some sex from a woman. See, when you gotta lie to a woman to get some sex, nigga, you ain't got the game you think you got. When you got to deceive a woman to get some sex, you ain't as fly as you think you are. See, when you got to lie to a woman to get some sex, guess who she ain't attracted to? You. Guess who don't get her panties soaked? You. Guess who don't arouse her to where she dream about you? You. Because if you arouse a woman like that, you turn her on like that, you get her panties soaked like that, nigga, she don't care if you got a wife. All she care about, man, is you scratching this itch that you done created. That's the part that they don't tell you. A woman ain't asking you no questions if you turn her on, brother. You turn her on like that, she ain't got no questions. Only question she got, man, do you have a condom? And shit, you turn her on enough, she ain't got that question. You got to think of that as your own self. You got to be on the game when it comes to that, boy, because you turn a woman on right, bro, I'm going to be honest with you. She going to throw all caution to the wind. She got an itch that she need you to scratch. Can't nobody else scratch it. And that's the reality of it. So you got to understand, man, that all this talk these boys be doing, man, but you got to deceive and tell them this and run game on them and do all that, man. This shit ain't about no game. Game is for lames. If you approach a situation, man, and you got to be talking about some pickup lines, you got to tell a woman, man, come on, bro. I ain't got no pickup lines. I just tell a woman what's on my mind, man. I tell her what I'm thinking. However her energy responds to my energy, it's going to determine what I say to her. I'm going to tell her what the hell is on my mind, man. I ain't sugarcoating nothing. And I sure ain't finna hold back. Man, you know how much energy it take to hold back on what you want to say? To try to remember some line, to try to think of the right thing to say to a woman, which may be the wrong thing anyway. You ain't got to do all that, man. You know, the bottom line is this right here, man. This is what being a man of God is about. It's about being honorable, honest, humble to a certain extent. That's all it is, man. Honesty ain't got nothing to do with no damn game. Honesty ain't got nothing to do with no damn dating coaches. Honesty ain't got nothing to do with no damn pimping. Honesty ain't got nothing to do with no damn hustling. Honesty ain't got nothing to do with being no damn YouTuber. Honesty ain't got nothing to do with being no entertainer. Honesty got something to do with being a godly man. I'm not telling you to tell the truth for the woman. I'm telling you to tell the truth because that's what a godly man does. That's what a man who respects the Most High does. And that's what a man who's happy to be who he is, who accepts himself for who he is, that's what that man does. So none of this is about the woman. Nothing we discuss here is about the woman. She is simply the result, a benefit of doing the things that we discuss here in the alpha sphere. That's it. She just happens. You understand what I'm saying? I had a consultation today, man. I was talking to a young brother, man, and his focus was about the woman, how to get the woman, how to, the woman. But I ain't getting no women. That shit don't matter. You ain't got to get no women. What you got to do is get to a certain level of manhood and masculinity. See, let me tell you something. There's a man out here that got all the Jews and twos, and he struggled his ass off with women. There's a man out here to work a regular job. He ain't living check to check, but he got to manage his money well to be able to live the life he want to live. And you know what? He can't go nowhere without women, man, being all on him. Now, why is that? Why is this man who drives a Ford F-150 gets way more play from women than this man who comes down in this big body Benz or this big body BMW or this Range Rover? How's this man that 9 times out of 10 got on his work clothes or he dressed down, man, because, he grind, he work every day? How's this man get more play than the man that's suited and booted all day in the range? It's because women are feminine and they respond to masculinity. Women respond to masculinity. And masculinity is not on you, it's in you. If it ain't in you, then you got to put it on you. If it's in you, you ain't got to put it on you. When you put it on you and it's already in you, then it makes you the don of the room. It makes you get all the attention when you walk into a room. So any man who doesn't understand that, it can't tell you anything about masculinity. Masculinity happens when your ass get out the shower, nigga, you butt naked in the mirror with a towel wrapped around you. That's the essence of your masculinity. You standing right there. It's the essence of your masculinity. Nothing defines your masculinity more than you right there in the mirror, fresh out the shower. Nigga, that is your masculinity. All that other stuff you got in your closet and all that stuff in your jewelry case and all that right there, all that is not your masculinity, man. Those are tools to accentuate your masculinity, to add the finishing touches. You know how you gotta, how they polish jewelry. When you go buy jewelry, you know what they do before they give it across the counter to you? They take it back and polish it. That's if you are dealing with real jewelers and not going buying shit from Walmart. You understand? They shine it up and polish it real good because they want to make sure it looks its best when it leaves out their store. So when other people see it and they say, man, that's a nice piece. Where'd you get that from? Hey, man, I got this from over here at Carter's, man. Man, that's beautiful, man. I'm going to have to go over there. Go ahead, man. They got a sale going on right now, man. Matter of fact, it's right there. Come on in here with me, man. Hell, I'm going to see if they'll give me a discount on another piece if I go in there and tell them I'm bringing you in there. It just intensifies your glow. The glow is there. So if you're telling me you can't get no women, man, when you dress down, I don't understand that. Because if you can't get no women when you dress down because your masculinity ain't strong, guess what? You don't get no respect from other men when your masculinity ain't strong either. Masculinity just doesn't affect women. Women aren't the only one who see it. Men see it. What we call masculinity is real, recognized real. And we ain't talking about real based on being real from the streets or being real from the suburbs or being real, from the jungle or being real from any of those places. We talking about being real regardless. And we talking about being a real man. That's what we talking about. Real niggas and real men are the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Just on the block, we call each other real niggas. Same thing as a real man. You can be from the burbs. And I might say, hey, you know what I'm saying, man? You're a real nigga, man. I appreciate that shit. And you may be like, oh, well, okay. All right, great. You're a real man too. And we saying the exact same thing. The same mutual show of respect. But these brothers don't really understand that out here, man. They telling you got to do all these other things in order to be a man. Some outside shit makes you a man. Think about that. Masculinity is what women respond to. So I say this to you, man. The deniability has to stop. You have to stop denying who you are. If a woman wants to know if you want to be in a long-term relationship or do you plan on getting married, which is one of their favorite questions to ask, and then I just tell them, no, I don't plan on getting married. I'm not saying I won't have a wife, but I won't marry nobody. And then here comes a teachable moment. See, when I converse with women, man, I make everything a teachable moment. I say shit that I know they don't understand. But am I trying to reach and say things I know they don't understand? No. I just know they don't understand where I'm coming from. Because guess what happens? Other men feel the same way I feel, but they won't say it. They're too concerned about losing the woman. Now help me understand this. How do you lose something that you ain't got yet? Are we talking about losing a 50-50 chance? Boy, I ain't betting on no 50-50 chance. I like my odds at least 65-35. And that's low for me. I'm talking about, I like my odds to be 70-30. If we talking about 50-50, I ain't gonna make a whole lot of sacrifices for a 50-50. I ain't gonna make none. A 50-50 chance, man, ain't really, I don't like those odds, man. Hey, somebody else may play those odds, man. I don't like them. Because 50-50 can easily be 40-60, and you got 40. So deniability, man, that shit does not make you manly. It does not improve your chances. It does absolutely nothing. Because denying is the same thing as lying, man. I'm not going to sugarcoat who I am for no woman, for no man, for no job, for no environment, for no clients, for no customers, for no nothing. I'm not going to compromise who I am, man. Because I don't do that well. You understand? If I've been true to myself all this time, man, what I look like trying to not be true to myself? That means I'm trying to, at this point in my life, trying to be somebody else. Trying to present myself as something I'm not. Man, I suck at that. And I don't do things I'm bad at, man. I'm going to be honest with you. If I'm bad at that shit and I know it, I'm not even giving it a shot. I don't do things I'm not good at. And faking who I am, I'm not good at that. I suck at that. Alpha sub, betas down is the motto. Sips